Hi, Brenda Kilburn here with Remax Preferred Associates. And I'm here today to just introduce myself and tell you a little bit about who I am and why I do what I do. So, I was born and raised in Toledo, Ohio. Grew up actually in Oregon, went to school in Oregon. I got married to my high school sweetheart, raised four beautiful, wonderful children and who all remain in the area. So that's super exciting for me because now I'm also a grandma of four beautiful children. And that's really special. That's a special part of my life. But so by career, by trade, I've always been a registered nurse. I did psychiatric nursing at St. Charles Hospital. And then in early 2000, I decided I wanted to be a chocolatier. So I went out to California and I went to school and studied how to make truffles and turtles and chocolate confections. And I opened my own chocolate manufacturing company. It was called Superior Chocolates on Superior Street in Toledo, Ohio. And so I did that for a while. I was open probably about a year and a half when I decided to open my second store, which I opened at the old Fanny Farmer at Westgate on the corner of Secor and Central. That was BC before Costco. And so it was really a fun, exciting time. And then 2008 came along and things changed a little bit in the economy. And so I decided to go back to being a nurse. And I went back to, then I worked for St. Charles for a little bit and then went over to ProMedica and worked for ProMedica and Buckeye Health Insurance for a little while. And I was doing that when I decided I wanted to shop for a house. And my real estate agent, her name was Kim, sweetheart, she kept encouraging me to become a real estate agent. And I had done other things in my life as far as sales and was kind of like, oh, yeah, selling houses might be fun. I love looking at them. And I thought it was pretty easy. You just go and unlock the door and show the house and write an offer and get a paycheck. So that was pretty cool. So I was like, okay. So I started doing it part time and decided that it was a lot. It was a lot more work than I thought it was going to be, but it was very exciting to help people um, and I help people buy the home of their dreams. So for me, just getting started in real estate, I actually wound up finding a little niche where I started to work with first time home buyers. And that was super exciting because um, I was helping. And all my life, that's always been a passion of mine is to help other people. And so when I started helping first time home buyers, I found that I had a passion for that and the patience for the extra questions and the extra time that it took. Now, my career has evolved, which is kind of exciting also. I still work a lot with first time home buyers and I still enjoy it. I still love helping them. But I've also kept in touch with a lot of my clients, and I found now that after 4 or 5 or 6 years, they're starting to buy their second home. So they've either gotten married or they were married when they bought their first home. They've had a couple babies and now they're outgrowing those little starter homes that they bought. And so they're buying something a little bit bigger. And they're calling me, and we're now selling their starter home and helping them step up to a little bit bigger house. And that's been super exciting and just a lot of fun. And again, I get to continue to help people make their dreams come true. And so I still love looking at houses. That's kind of was my inspiration when I first come in, and I thought it was going to be a lot of fun, and it is. Um, I've also helped a lot of families and a lot of people buy their first or second home or their third home, or to help people sell their homes now. So I didn't do that initially when I first started. I worked a lot with buyers, but I've definitely progressed into helping homeowners who need to sell their home sell. And that is truly um, another way that fulfills my need to help people. Um, it's super exciting to get an offer and to bring them an offer and say, hey, guess what? We have one or two or maybe even three or four or five offers, and they kind of get to take their pick and they get to move on to whatever it is. Maybe they're relocating or they're downsizing. So, or maybe they're buying a bigger house or, um, for whatever reason need to sell. So it's very, it's very rewarding to help people. And that's, again, like I said, always just been my passion. And so I'm so thankful to be a real estate agent. Um, I guess my why is definitely about helping people, which has always been my thing, obviously, from being a nurse and selling chocolate help people. So it was kind of fun because it was kind of like being a bartender at a chocolate shop. So, and I would sell chocolates and talk to people. And so that was awesome. And now my career in real estate. And so I started out in 2014 and I sold a few homes in the first 6 months. And I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. So I was like, you know what? I think I want to do this full time. So after about 8 months, I decided to become a full-time realtor. And I've been with Remax ever since I started. So I've never changed brokerages. And I've just found that Remax, with its brand and its loyalty and its commitment to helping people, was exactly where I needed to be. And so that's one of the reasons I stay with Remax, is because it's such a great company and it's dedicated to helping people. The first couple of years I was in business, I won the Tomorrow's Leader Today award in 2015. That was my first year. In 2017, I was nominated and interviewed and was accepted into the State Leadership Academy program. And so that was a whole year long program, and that was a lot of fun. I've met amazing people throughout the state and throughout the nation. And I maintain friendships with a lot of those people now. In the last couple of years, I have kind of stepped up my game and I'm doing approximately 70 or 75 transactions a year. So helping people sell and buy. And so it keeps me pretty busy. And I really, I like the fast pace and I'm really enjoying it. And I've been awarded the Award of Distinction at the state and local level for the past 3 years, which is a great honor. And if it wasn't for my clients and their referrals, they refer their friends and their family, and they come back and buy a second or third home from me. And so if it wasn't for all the people that I've been able to help, I wouldn't be able to be successful in my real estate career. And so I just want to say thank you to everybody for supporting me, for working with me, for challenging me. And if you are thinking about selling or buying, of course, please feel free to reach out to me. And I'm glad you're here today. I'm glad you got to know me a little bit more. I definitely enjoy helping my clients, and I try to make the transaction as smooth and easy as possible. Buying or selling a home is somewhat stressful, and so I try my best to communicate good, keep in constant communication so you know what's happening and where we are in the process, and if we've hit any stumbling blocks, and some choices on how we're going to fix that. So um, just thank you for listening. Thanks for watching this. And if there's anything if you have any real estate needs, or there's anything that I can do to help you, please feel free to reach out to me. My telephone number is 419-356-0276. And just take care, God bless, and have a great day.